And the 0-1. Line toward right center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of the baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat to ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
1-1 the count. Now the 1-1 pitch. Line hard to the left side. But this is a foul ball. And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2. Count remains 2-2. Swing and a miss there by Markakis, and he's down on strikes for the first out.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. No hits to this point. A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1.
You see that swing right there? You know what that tells me, boys? That this pitcher is doing his job right here, but also the offense is.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 21 for him on the season, and the Braves have made this a 3-2 game now.
That's what I love about baseball. The pitch before, he looked absolutely foolish, but he gathered himself, stayed with the plan, and the next pitch he goes yard. Every pitch is another chance.
Up next for Atlanta.
And the next in is Johan Camargo. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Ripped down the first base line, but this will get foul for strike 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2. Hit to third. Davis grabs it cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. But 2 in the inning for Atlanta, both coming on this 2-run home run through 5.5. Arodys Vizcaino enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 38.
Striding into the box, J.D. Davis. He'll be the first to the plate for the Mets in their half of the 6th. Here's the first pitch to him. And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. Now it looks like the Braves are going to get a lefty up and throwing in their bullpen. The set and the 1-0 pitch.
2 balls.
Ball 2 now. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. The 3-0 finds the zone, strike one.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Number 52.
Stepping into the box, number 52. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In the dirt, and now let's see. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Now.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. Davis stands at second with no outs. The 2-2 gets a small piece near the plate, but it gets foul. Another 2-2 offering, rolled slowly to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third.
Now batting, the first baseman, Taylor Motter.
One away now for the Mets in the 6th, and in to bat next it'll be Tyler Motter. He's set, and the pitch, and a sinker dips too low there, into the dirt in fact. On a great school swing there, it's 1-1.
1-1.
I mean, that's a classic case of coming off your backside right there. He lost his entire back leg, was out in front, couldn't keep his hands back.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Freeman waits on it, and that's the second out of the inning.
The pitcher, number 44.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Jason Vargas. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And that misses, ball 1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that will fall as he comes through. It's a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Boy, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, Dero. You're facing the opposing pitcher, and you give up a 2-out RBI.
I got to believe he's contemplating retirement. A 2-out knock given up to the opposing pitcher.
Listen, as a pitcher, you hate to give up base hits, but you doubly hate to give up base hits to the opposing pitcher.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. A run, a hit, and a man left. We're through 6 full. The Mets are out. Leading off the inning, Ozzie Albies, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Count is 1-2 now. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Barehanded at his knees. And the first out of the inning is a beautiful one. What a play.
Now batting, catcher, Brian.
So one away now for Brian McCann. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first.
This could have been much worse for the first baseman here. He goes up for the throw, leaving his feet, and exposes himself to a potentially devastating collision because the throw was down the first base line. He's lucky he didn't get taken out right here.
Digging in, Dansby Swanson. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
McNeil's got it for one. On to first, not in time, as the umpire was right there to make the call.
No real chance for him to roll two that time. He's just too quick coming out of the batter's box. You basically have to make a perfect turn on a hard hit ball to double him up. Now they need to keep an eye on him over at first.
To short. Rosario's got it cleanly. McNeil at second to finish off the force play, and that retires the side. One error in the inning, but it doesn't hurt him. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the seventh. Johnny Venters gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh. Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. The next 0-2. Down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Here's another 0-2. Hops this one up. Donaldson in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Another 0-2 home. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Popped up. And there's out number 2.
The right fielder, number 30, Michael Conforto.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Michael Conforto. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Ball 1, no
and he takes ball 1. Venters is exactly what you want out of a bullpen arm. It's a rare occasion that anyone squares him up. He doesn't give up a lot of hits, and when he does, they're almost always kept in the yard.
Matty V, there are 2 keys to being a good relief pitcher, and always remember these. 1, limit the base on balls. 2, keep the ball in the ballpark. You can't defend a walk, and you can't defend a round tripper, and he does both.
Conforto behind a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Mets go down 1-2-3. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ender Inciarte. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
Ender Inciarte.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Slapped hard the opposite way. Number 52 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And in a 4-2 game, time to check the numbers here. It's our starter comparison as we see how these 2 performances stack up against one another. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. To third. Davis has got it. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Next to bat for Atlanta, Freddie Freeman 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Called strike on the knuckle curve, and he's ahead in the count, 0-1.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Now a ball lined towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the 2-out hit extends things for Josh Donaldson next. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that brings up the former American League MVP Josh Donaldson. Seth Lugo enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8. First offering on its way. Now Donaldson with a drive. That's well hit to deep left field. That one is out of here. This game is tied. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and we are tied again.
Well, the skipper called on him for a reason, and I can guarantee you one thing. That was not what he had in mind. First pitch, and it was out of here. That's a rough way to start your day at the office as a reliever.
Now, Johan Camargo. This will take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen? And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases, and there's your potential go-ahead run. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double.
Number 1.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we can say that home streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Standing in now, Ozzie Albies, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Past matchups against Seth Lugo, he's just 1 for 6. Albies with a 1-1 count now. Fouled off.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Conforto moves over. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. The 2 in the inning for Atlanta, both coming. Shane Carl is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Matt Joyce is into the ballgame now as he'll take over out in left field. At the plate, Tyler Naquin. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot. Has to put the ball in play.
In there at the knees, strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. Again, he sends it out of play.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Here comes another 0-2.
One ball.
It looked like the fastball got away from him there.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
The 1-2 is laid off of down and in.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last two were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he fouls this one off. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul.
Hey, we all love home runs and gappers, but I love the mano-y-mano right here. 5 foul balls in this at bat. He continues to make this pitcher work.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The 2-2. On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here. Into the box now, J.D. Davis. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Markakis has a read on it. 2 gone.
Now batting, number 52.
Coming to the plate now, number 52. He enters this at bat 1 for 2 with a walk. He's set. Here it comes.
Nope,
now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. And he misses again. 2-0. Carl, the former Colorado Rocky. He was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, this guy's fully settled in with this ball club right now. Knows what the manager and coaching staff expect from him. Is not taking it.
And that'll get by into center field for a base hit.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock. Taylor Motter steps into the box.
1-0.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Runner goes for second. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
This stretch is not known for throwing early, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Count even at 2-2 for Taylor Motter. Fastball just inside.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
He's sent the 3-2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th.
McCann.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Edwin Diaz will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half.
Batting in the 8th spot, number 39, Edwin Diaz.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Hard liner to center field. Naquin is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Into the box now, Dansby Swanson.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
Diaz, a right-hander standing 6'3". He was selected in the 3rd round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, man, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
1-2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Alex Jackson will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Ball 1. He enters here right at the 290 mark. 2 home runs and 11 RBIs. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. The set and the 1-1. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. 2 out, nobody on.
Ball
3-1.
One thing that can nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at-bat here.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Braves. This game's all tied at 4. Jesse Biddle enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings. First delivery to him on the way. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. Oh, and that nearly sent us home and sent this crowd into hysterics, but it'll wind up a foul ball. The 1-1. Is a fastball down below the knees. So 2-2 now.
2-2 to count.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ahmed Rosario. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard on the ground to second. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Hey, nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. I know there's 1 out in the inning. They got 1 more to play with that they could potentially be productive with. But this guy's looking to end this right now and put something in a gap.
Before the pitch, a check on the winning run at first. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly. And another snap throw to the back. And he'll dive back in. And again, he'll snap one over to first. And the fans don't like this at all. Into the box, Jeff McNeil, as he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball that time, but misses out of the zone. The 1-0. This is lined into left field, and it's going to fall for a base hit. And the Mets are going to walk home a winner.
Great when a game really comes down to the ninth inning like it did here. They had a chance to walk it off and send their fans home happy, and that's exactly what they did. Lots of smiles around here right now.
And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game, and more importantly, they were big hits. He was a key contributor to the outcome of this one.
A one-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. New York seal up their 30th win at home on the season. Edwin Diaz claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
13 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on.